Today we go over an update for Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the sequel trilogy. This is mcgregor here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, looking back at the prequel trilogy, I really gotta say, the thing that really had it going for what it was of course, Ewan McGregor's portrayal of the character Obi Wan Kenobi, apart from Sir Alec Guinness's portrayal of the character. I feel like that Ewan McGregor did such a fantastic job in those three films, and a lot of people have been wanting an Obi Wan Kenobi Star Wars movie, and that seems to be really shaky right now, and quite possibly even canceled, because Neil Lament, who worked on Return of the Jedi and other Star Wars films, said that one spin-off movie that was essentially canceled was a film that featured the planet Tatooine. So it's pretty safe to say that the Obi-Wan movie is either put on hold or canceled right now. But what about Star Wars Episode 9? There's a lot of talk about this right now, and all thanks to thesun.co.uk. Go ahead and check out that article below. In the description, somewhere in there, it goes over Obi-Wan Kenobi's role in Star Wars Episode 9, his return, in a sense, being portrayed by Ewan McGregor in this movie. thesun.co.uk had this to say. Earlier this year, The Sun exclusively revealed how Ewan McGregor was returning for Star Wars Episode 9. However, apart from that, it goes over this. Bosses are so keen to keep his role a secret, he will be working on his scenes behind closed doors. So, a lot of people have been wondering exactly why would Obi Wan Kenobi be in Star Wars Episode 9. Now, this also lines directly up with what we heard from the Weekly Planet a couple of weeks ago, almost a month now, wow. They went over how Disney and Lucasfilm are toying around with the idea of bringing back both Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan in the form of Force ghosts, most likely. Now, I feel that Obi-Wan Kenobi's voice wasn't in The Force Awakens for no reason at all. I feel like that J.J. Abrams threw it in there for a specific reason when Obi-Wan says, "Rey, these are your first steps." And a little behind-the-scenes facts here, alright? In case you guys had no idea how they did that, they used Sir Alec Guinness's voice from A New Hope when he says, "Don't be afraid," and they cut off the A and the D and just used Rey within the afraid word, alright? And they put that into the line where he says, "Rey, these are your first steps." Ewan McGregor actually recorded the lines, "These are your first steps," and they used dialogue from Sir Alec Guinness saying, "Rey." So the fact that they had that character talking to Rey in Force Ghost form or just through a vision, I'm not quite sure story-wise as to what was going on in that Force-back vision sequence. I mean, was that a voice from the future that was to be told in Episode 9? Was that a voice from the past when Rey was just a child that she was remembering? Or was that actually a line of dialogue from Obi-Wan speaking to Rey in present time while she's going through that vision? That's a big question open on the table for discussion right now. Now, here's the thing. Obi-Wan Kenobi's return in Episode 9, I think he's just going to be a voice. I don't think that Ewan McGregor will be returning as the actual character in Force Ghost form. That's my 2 cents. I think it's just going to be a voice talking to Rey and quite possibly even revealing her lineage. Which, you know, John Williams, the man who does the music, actually said so himself, that he thinks that there is more to her lineage than just having her parents being junk traders who sold her off for drinking money, right? And a lot of people have been going over how Obi-Wan Kenobi could very well be a large part in Episode 9. Again, like I say, since J.J. Abrams is back for Episode 9, and he was the man who started the sequel trilogy and used, alright, both Sir Alec Guinness and Ewan McGregor's voice for the portrayal of Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to Rey. I just can't see JJ doing that for no reason, and if he did do that for no reason, well, you know what, I think that's just gonna really open up a lot of talk right now, because why would JJ put that in there for no reason at all? I mean, he's talking to Rey, he said, "Rey, these are your first steps." Why would Obi-Wan say, "Rey, these are your first steps"? Does he have a connection to the character? Is she the granddaughter of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Now that to me would be amazing. As I have always said, there's quite a big possibility that in Episode 8, The Last Jedi, in order to throw us off, where they knew the fans were obsessing about the whole parents thing. Maybe there's more to her grandparents in episode 9, where maybe Obi Wan Kenobi is the grandfather, and maybe a mysterious figure is the grandmother, and we get to learn about her true lineage in the final installment of the sequel trilogy. Like I say, I think that there's a whole lot more to the story for Rey as a character and her entire past that will be revealed in this movie. We do know that there were some concept art descriptions of her parents, quite possibly 2 figures in front of her, in, of course, a sunset in the background on the planet Jakku. So we could also learn more about her parents. But looking at Ewan McGregor's involvement in episode 9, if he is truly involved, he's really keeping it a big secret after denying the fact that he's even involved with the Obi Wan Kenobi Star Wars movie, or even hearing anything about that at that. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.